It's time for zoos. It's time for the zoo. It's zoo time. Tiny zoo time. Do. 10:10. For my stream intro, you mean? Hello.
Oh, help!
God, this takes ages to load now. Ooh. Jiminy Crickets. Me fan died, no. I'll die without it. It doesn't, you're right. Palworld is fairly well optimized and isn't 7 years old. Right. So, I'm going to. Today is. Need to think about how I'm going to do this. Up, up, down, down. Up, up, down, down, down. Up, down, down. Down, rewind, up, Down, down. Down, down. Right, how's that look? Fine. That's fine. Right. I need a railing on that. Are you playing Palworld tonight, Megs? I'm guessing so if you're on Phil's account. How are the pals? Yep, got the ancient parts pals arrive. Nice. Always helps when they're alive. So let's think about this. How this is going to be the length of the habitat. It's going to be a big old Jabbatat. But probably only want to go. Let's think about this. It is. It's polar bear time. Probably only want to go about this far. Oh, hello, Tina. Are you alright? Is that going to be... That's not fly yet. It's not fly, it's not straight. That might be, though. Thanks. Just got in from a walk with a puppy. How are you? I'm good, thank you. I've been to Alton Towers today. It's my daughter's birthday tomorrow, so had a nice trip out. But it was a bit warm today, so that's I'd cool off with a polar bear habitat. The way this is the size of it as well, so Daz can tell you I love massive habitats. But my thoughts with this, I've gone for like more of a rectangular shape, so that is that going to be big enough? Thinking about it, yeah, I mean that's absolutely huge. Just because polar bears have like massive sort of migration across like different planes of the Arctic, so that's what I'm going to try and mimic here. So it's longer than it is deeper. Pretty sure you live in Alton Tower. Well, gotta get your money's worth. So the idea is that some of this, maybe from like here to there along, will be water. And then this will be land, like rocky, snowy, icy, to mimic. Yeah, like Arctic coast. Yeah. Do I cut some of these walls out for viewing? So along here, this will be where the backstagey bits will be. Let me just. I've got like a reference image that I'm looking at. Huh. Thanks, Sandwich. Backstage your bits right here. Thanks for the 100 bits and the laugh. How are you today? Yeah, I'm good, thanks. Yeah, I was just saying a second ago, I've been to a theme park for my daughter's birthday. Her birthday's tomorrow, but we went today, so I'm knackered. But yeah, no, I'm doing good, thank you. How are you? Oh, hello, bird. How are you? How's everyone? Just collectively, how is everyone? Yeah, definitely. Yeah, she'll be 12 tomorrow. Um, Excellent. I feel like this is too swirly. Do it less swirly. You go away. Oh no. How's your Friday been anyway, both of you? You've been at work? Or at work, should I say, for you, Sandwich? There. Bit. Gonna paint rock. Mainly rock. For now. Put the sand back in. Yeah, another person leaving a void in their position. Still looking for new work. We're bleeding. Jeez. I'm guessing. It's not up to you. Ah, okay. It's not up to you to pick up their slack, is it? I'm guessing. Ah, brilliant. Yeah. Yeah, sounds like you need to try and it's easier said than done, isn't it? Just try and get out as soon as you can. Yeah, it sounds like if everyone's just jumping ship, then it's definitely a culture thing, isn't it? Me penguins, they are here. But it doesn't feel like 12. Yeah, it doesn't at all. It goes so fast. Like the years, like from 6 onwards, basically. It just basically when they start going to school, it just zooms by. Oh, thanks. Yeah. So that's whoa. Yeah, that's the entrance, like the front to it. Got an animal talk. And we did like a little shop area. There's trees and flowers here. Reserved it, and a little fountain to celebrate the seals and the pingus. Yeah, and then from round the back you can. I think you saw this is where the education is and bits and bobs. Yeah, that's it. I mean, when they go, when they're at school, this is when we start. They don't. No, they don't. They don't want any. They will allow a very small amount, but no, they don't like them. They live on, um, rocky outcrops near the Antarctic. So stuff them. They can have their stone and be happy. Miserable little birds. Yeah, until they start sports rush. Yeah, it zooms. Yeah, make the most of it. Makes the young years. No soon go to South America or South Africa at the very bottom for some reason, but I don't know how much coverage I'm Yeah, I suppose so. They do. Yeah, I guess they're more. Well, maybe these ones. It just says that they're. Yeah. I suppose here, like they maybe pop up here or pop up there. I don't know if we've got any other penguin. The African penguin. Maybe that's that one. So inside their cave, it's just sand for them. I was going to do little nests, but see, he's been naughty, so he's facing the wall. He's having a timeout. And they can also get out under the waterfall. Yeah, it's just a shovel for when I get 500 for the amount of. Look at these two having a little. Yeah, see, sending him off. Yeah, oh, obviously, always. And underneath, I went for a mix of concrete, like a zoo structure, mixed with the natural rock. So it sort of blends the two together. Oh, and here he is, Mr. 6-year anniversary himself, Mr. Twitch. Thanks, Bernard. No, I caught a little bit of the stream whilst I was eating lunch, but no, I don't think I saw. I was literally in for 10, 15 minutes. If there's a clip, pop it in. Oh, here we go. Yeah. What has he been eating? Oh, he stopped. Oh, one more for good luck. Oh, and you just said it, yeah. Jeez. On the floor. That's amazing. That's it, yeah. um, what's next is polar bears. So, and I said when earlier when Tina was joined, Daz knows I love a good huge habitat. So this is the polar bear habitat compared to the penguins. So the reason is polar bears have huge migration paths across the Arctic. So yeah, yeah. So it'll start with some like rocky Arctic over here, sort of like maybe a massive white snowy plain, and then end by like a coast. So there'll be some water running along the bottom, not much until they get to say here, and then it becomes their main swimming area here. And I've just thought I may swap this out to go down so it has like an underwater viewing area here. Exactly. The it's right at the it's sort of in line with my entrance, wherever that is. Yeah, my entrance is here. So it's sort of in line. Centerpiece. I mean, you have to walk essentially to the Arctic to get to them, but it's worth it. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, different biomes to sort of mirror, but that's why I went for length rather than depth. So if you still stood here and looking out, because I'll sink this part, so it's almost you can see down and across. So it gives you almost like a diorama look to it. It's a good question, Sandwich. Yeah, Daz hadn't loaded that zoo up in a long time. It just all built up. Penguin, of course. Um, what would you like to be? What would you like to be named? Anna, of course. Let's find a nice. Oh, there we go. This one's currently named Ivy, but go. No problem. She is. Oh. The great pooning of 2026. They don't have enough time in zoo, but I was wondering if you to make a large enough habitat for multiple species, could they coexist now? This is literally exactly what I was talking to Daz about yesterday when he was playing Jurassic World, and he'll explain it better. But it is possible in Jurassic World, but not in this. And this is it's because of how the habitats are calculated. Like when you look at a penguin's habitat, like Xavier here, his habitat. Oh, he can't swim anywhere. So you shit out of luck for being born there, mate. It's your own fault. But yeah, so for a penguin, like this one that's still in timeout, he's escaped apparently. But it's the yeah. So their habitat is based purely on the barrier you give them. So if there, that's it. He knows he's not escaped now. He will wander off. Thought he was being clever. So when you look at their traversable area, it's that. Oh, possibly, yeah, because they love to escape. If they know they can escape. Oh, maybe not. It might have just been a. He's starving and dehydrated because you've been staring at a wall for 3 years. Oh yeah, I see what you mean. I don't think there is. Unless they're just. No, I think it's just Lucy. Yeah. So, yeah, this is their habitat. And. Well, this game doesn't have DLSS. Otherwise, I'd have agreed. It was. I think it's too old for it. So their habitat is this, and they yeah, exactly, yeah, what Daz said. Entire area they make JWE, they form a territory. So if you have a large enough space, say if you built this, for example, as one habitat in zoo and popped in a tiger, he will cover instantly. He'll figure out where his limits are. So if you drop something else in, he'll know it's there and he'll just bolt for it. Whereas in Jurassic World, if you did a habitat this size and you popped a T-Rex here, he will form his own territory from where he wanders. So you could have some Gallimimus here, and they could never interact. Yeah, exactly. That's when I was talking to Daz about it yesterday. That's how I imagine, because he's got quite a large habitat with the Minmai and the new Ceratops, where they essentially just function separately in their own little herds, and I think they can coexist anyway, but they're not together. They're just on their own, doing their own thing with their own boundaries. So, yeah, because I asked, could you, in theory, then just have two things that don't naturally work well together? Not necessarily a carnivore and a herbivore, but yeah, they could coexist without crossing each other's territory, as long as their territory isn't naturally large enough. Ever since I started watching you play, I don't even feel like playing myself anymore. It's just depressing because I can't make things look as good as you do. Yeah, you shouldn't. See, I'm that when I watch Daz. But I know that for me, these are good. And this was my second ever habitat here. So my first, which I tried really hard on, was the meerkats, and then I did the salties, and then you just as you go along, but you shouldn't compare your own to other people. I know it's easily done, but what they say is like comparison is the thief of joy. Yeah, if you enjoy playing, then yeah, you shouldn't. Yeah, comparison's a devil. It's easier said than done, but what's help is like an inspiration. Yeah, exactly. And as long as you're having fun and you like the look of it at the end, like I know that this isn't as good as what I've created before. This path took forever to do, but I'm happy with it, and I know that it's still good. Rocks help. Rocks help a lot. Blending rocks, blending plants. Because yeah, if you look at like that habitat compared to like even like the seals here, see like the rocks with the bits of grass sticking out. It's got a little window. Yeah, then I started sort of after those salt waters is when I started mixing the in-game fences with like a little bit of decoration. So the kangaroos, that's a Planet Zoo fence, and I just put brick around it just to make it look a little bit different, but I just followed the fence. And then I started doing my own. I think this one is still just a Planet Zoo fence. No, yeah, so this is a custom fence. This is a Planet Zoo fence with just some posts before I started to really get into like custom fences like I did for the capuchin. Whoop. Like a buffer. So yeah, you'll get there. Practice, and just like Daz said, it's just getting inspiration from either watching other people. Like this was an inspiration from Daz. He's got something very similar to this, and his arguably side by side looks much better, but I like the look of mine as well. So I showed lots of my zoos. I started off shit, but yeah, that's it. You can literally like this zoo is the one I've only, so you can literally see a timeline of me getting better as I build. Oh no, that's. I mean, I appreciate you coming definitely. Um, yeah, it's good to see you here as much as you are. Um, but yeah, don't. It is super relaxing to watch. But yeah, don't compare yourself um, in a negative way. Um, we're all different. We're all good at different things. So yeah, no, don't ever think that someone is better than you at something. And what helped me was trying to recreate real life suicide moves. Yeah, yeah, exactly. Even asking the devil AI to just generate you something. That's what I did initially with my Zoom app. And it's what I'm doing now as well. I asked the AI to generate me a sort of an idea of what I could do for the polar bears. And it gives you a basic concept. Or real zoos. Like some of mine, like this cheetah sort of elevated viewing platform is based off a real zoo that I went to. Doesn't look exactly like this, but the concept is the same. You go up and you've got an aerial view inside a big cat. I think it's a leopard from memory that they have it. But I thought, yeah, why not create something like that? Or my capuchins being on like a little island that they can swing between. Yeah, that's a different zoo I went to. They have some of their primates on like an island essentially, and everything links up to it. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I need to take a trip back to a zoo soon and really start admiring the enclosures as much as the animals themselves. They'll think I'm trying to like plot some sort of great escape. I'll be there like sketching out the habitats or taking pictures of like the walls. Like this guy's trying to steal our animals. Yeah, yes, Yorkshire Wildlife Park is the inspo for that. Yeah, their enclosures are really good. I find Twycrossers are a bit lacking. They're more like they're getting better, but it's more like a square building. Yeah, it's more old school zoo of here is a square. It's like uh, it's like that basically. It's like here's some brick with an animal inside it. Take a poster. Yeah, yeah. Like, oh, get that guy on terrorist watch. Doesn't even care about the animals. He's just clearly here for the architecture. Right. Yeah, as well, I always find it the hardest to start something because I'm trying to. Yeah, yeah. You get locked up for less. Uh, okay, at first let's push some triangles. So if we lengthen that, get a bit wider. So what's this at the minute? 20 degrees? Let's start here. Just Get a rough outline. Right, so that's not straight, but it's not meant to be. Shh. Okay. Let's do the stamp again. Let's circularize it. How deep? How deep is your bowl? Yeah, that's fine. Boop. 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 Bowl. 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 Cool. So that gives... let's now... Come on. Stop. Yeah, I think maybe over the 6 weeks holiday I might see if the kids want to go Yorkshire Wildlife Park or some snooping. No, this should be a rock. Stupid. Yeah. Okay. Again, this is just rough at the minute. Just a quick stamp. Yeah, yeah. Just to sort of... So this will be the water, obviously. Like there. Maybe not that deep. Maybe like that. Maybe like that. How deep is that? Yeah, deep enough for a bear. Then this will be... Let's get rid of that. Nope. What's rampy about this? Ah, yeah, yeah. Yeah. Smooth that out. Smoothie, smooth, 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 smooth. But let's say I want now to push. Yeah, I want to basically roughen. Simulate the rocky Arctics. Move it a little bit. Don't want it to be completely... Maybe a bit more rocky this side where it's... This would be the rocky Arctic. So let's add a little chunk here. Maybe a chunk there. This technique I learned from Daz as well, to sort of make little tiered, and then I can smooth it out. So then it makes it more of a hill. What I'll do is I'll just... Yeah, chisel that a bit. Cool. Okay. I'm half tempted to get the barrier done, get some bears in, and then I'll be able to keep an eye on what they can and cannot climb. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Crisp. Drink, drink, drink. Right, then... Let's make this now a bit more. So let's push it back a bit. Here. Yeah. The ghost of... Make it a bit more. Nah, it's my daughter. She was trying to find the cat. She moves around like a ghost, though. Sometimes I am convinced this house is haunted, though. Just we live opposite a so from I'm downstairs at the front of the house. So out the front window, across the road is like a bit of grass, and it leads onto the back of a cemetery. So I'm convinced the house is haunted. Little bit. Yeah, just that I'm not a massive believer in ghosts, because I tried to apply science and logic to things. So I don't really believe, but I'm open to the concept of it. Yeah, I think that should be all right. Yeah, exactly. I just don't feel like they should exist. But saying that, too many weird things happen in this house. Like pirates. Are pirates on the same level as ghosts for you? You're about. I bet I can guarantee the next thing you type is you believe in ghosts more than pirates. Yeah, unfortunately, I do. Not that there's records of him existing, like, that's not enough. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, Blackbeard was a real man. People knew him and recorded history about him. Like, as much as the Animus stuff isn't real, and it has largely been taken out, Black Flag is pretty accurate for the people, and obviously they take liberties with some of the dramatization of the story, but yeah, these are real people. I'm sure Blackbeard was from Bristol. It's exciting as long as it's outside my house. Yeah, yeah, I'm with you on that. But yeah, sometimes I can't remember when it was. I was in the front room watching TV at night, and I was convinced someone knocked on the door. Like, the way our house is, we've got like the front room, and then a door, tiny little sort of hallway, and then the front door. So this door's like a glass door. Convinced that somebody knocked on that glass. It may have just been in my head, probably was, but yeah, it was spooky. Why not? I can't even parry properly in Black. That's not a historic thing. That's a skill issue. Yeah, like, Blackbeard was a real boy, and Edward Teach, which is Blackbeard, Bart Roberts. Yeah, these are all real people. they still do. Just yeah, I am the captain now. Yeah, there's the internet. Yeah, sailing the high seas of piracy. Yeah, I think I like that more. So if you're stood here, you can. Ooh, bears! I may even build sort of off here little viewing platforms. Very similar to like what I've got over there, or similar to Jurassic World viewing platforms. No, it's Phil complaining about it, not me. Oh, about the parrying. The skill issue. Do want to pull this a little bit closer. I want it to be pretty much like a, or not like, well, like a river, but not. Yeah, then it gets wider. Let's say here. Yeah, that's better. And that's still, yeah, that's still deep. But then it gives them this sort of like rocky cliffs. And then this will be like the Arctic coast here. Yeah, I think so. I'll go with that for now. Exactly, yeah. A bear kingdom. Hey up, Groove. Are you alright? Yeah. And then the backstage. Yeah. Or actually, I'm gonna get rid of this. Ooh. How are you today? Are you well? Are you having a good Friday? The usual. Nice. I'm not 100% sure what that means, but I'm guessing work. Yeah. Good enough. Okay. As long as you're alright. Okay. Barriers. Big metal. Null barrier this and this and this. Let's start jumping in. Knew he was going to do that. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Big. It's obviously just... I've had some issues before with the hard shelter thing. At times it doesn't want to really respond. Also, too bad it doesn't recognise actual mountain cave as hard shelter. Oh. As in, like you dug into a mountain for the hard shelter. Yeah. Oh, okay. 1 second. Let me just finish. Painting this area. There. Damn. What? 22,000? Yeah. Polar Kingdom. Okay. So, I mean, I think... Let me just... I turned off animal welfare not long ago because there was a bug with the keepers not feeding the lemurs. They just wouldn't. They just, for some reason, lemurs were starving to death. Keeper would come in, be like, "Yep, they're good," and walk out, and he just wouldn't feed them. It seems to be if you reload the zoo, he'll run over and be like, they're all dying of starvation. But okay, so like they've all got, yeah. So, but I did something similar here with the warthogs, and they are happy that this is hard shelter. It may be. I can always just undo. Yeah, he's still happy he's got hard shelter. Because this is... And this is just cut into the ground. Oh, the one I'm doing? Yeah, no. Multiple animal types? No. One. Don't do multiples in this zoo. So, yeah, he's happy that that was hard shelter here. And that this is just literally cut into the ground. Perhaps that cave was too high up. Yeah, I mean, did you check that they could get to it? Like when you click on the heat map and traversable area, could they get there? We just check these levers. It was one big access they can get in. Oh, okay. They're complaining that there's... They are all... Yeah, see, they're starving. They just, for some reason, won't feed them. It's super annoying. Let me just... Too many adults. Okay. Just sort this whilst I'm here. If they're happy. Maybe, yeah, I've not really built into a mountain before. But I always assumed, and if Daz is still here, he might be able to weigh in on it. They're fine. That as long as it had roof, that it would. Oh, to be fair, he did say be right back. That yeah, as long as it had roof, it would be fine. Yeah, they're all. Yeah. And that it. I built into a mountain. Oh, nice. Yeah, like I say, I just would have thought as long as the roof covered them. There's one. I guess there's possibly one way you could check. In that. There is. You could use like these bedding platforms, or the bedding itself, I think, might tell you as well. Let's go to somewhere that's got bedding over here. Yeah. So this bedding here is dry because it has a roof. If I put one out in the open, it will say exposed. So you could possibly check that way to see if it's exposed, it might not count as being under shelter. I think it'll work like that because I have one here. Like this one's dry, and that one says exposed. It is obviously covered, but I don't think, for some reason, it seems to think that that's exposed. So I don't think the seals will chill here because it's exposed. That's possibly one way you could look at it. If you put some bedding in the cave and just check to see if it says dry. The actual save is gone though, but going to redo. If I can get it to work. Yeah. Like I say, maybe try the bedding thing. I dug a hole straight through the side of a mountain and placed some bedding in there for links. It kind of is hard to shelter in the bedding. Yeah, that's what I assumed as that if it says that the bedding is dry, that it's covered. Because yeah, for some reason this one says exposed. This one is dry. So this one would not count as having hard shelter, despite that it does. You can see it does. My otters have something similar. Here, they both count as dry. Oh, that one doesn't. That's exposed. I guess it's because it's ever so slightly. But the otters sleep on here. Right. What I'll do is I'm going to get some polies in here. I do remember it was a huge, enormous cave, but I wanted some slight holes in it to have light in. Even if it closed, it was still not working. Yeah, maybe it's the height thing. Maybe it's too high that it thinks it'll have some sort of natural atmosphere and start raining. Also, Daz, can you have a word with Frontier, please? This should say 500. I'm not used to working with animals that are less than 100. Which mean really high and it still works. You must have been really high. Yeah, maybe. Let's get. Well, yeah, that's right, Sandwich. Nothing's stopping me putting 100 in. Get a good one though. Get you and Miki. Well, yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's the point. I'll turn that back off because for some reason. Yeah, this is it. Hold on, I even set it as a separate work zone. So if I get a zookeeper, it'll work now. Watch this. You, Josephine, you are now. Where are you? Assigned to the Lima Forest. They are starving. Go check them. And I can check to see staff. She can get in there. She can get everywhere within this habitat. These poor lemurs are starving to death. They haven't been fed. Go on, get your iPad out. Look at your little except. They're happy. They aren't hungry at the moment. Starving. Don't know. Just don't know. Apparently it's a known bug, but maybe it's... Yeah, look, starving. They're outside because I just got rid of a bunch, but... She'll come back and be like, they ain't hungry. But it's not like one species is not hungry. All the species are starving. What if I put... What did she say? Exiting. They're not hungry. Yeah, exactly. Let me just... Yeah, they got loads. They got more than enough. Let me just plop... It's accessible by all 4. Suitable, suitable, suitable. Keeper. Attend. Where's Josephine gone? Don't go far, Josephine. She's over here, look. No, that's Dustin. Where's Josephine? Oh, she's there, look. Yeah, they're not happy. They're not hungry. Don't know. If I reload the save, if I reload Zoo, save it, quit, load back in, she'll sprint over and feed them. But then that's the only time she'll feed them. So, animal welfare goes off. And I just make sure that the habitat is still built to as if it was 100%. But yeah. Only, what, 80 days is it now? 79? The big 80. Oh. 80 days. Cannot wait. Oh, let's put the air water in. Still deep? Yeah, still deep. I just need to learn to use barriers correctly, like having one where there is a sort of mountain or hill, where in the back through the hill is the habit entrance. Oh, so like, say for like this, you would have a hill, like this corner was a mountain, and you had this cutting into it. Yeah, yeah, you could do that because you can. The paths have tunneling, so you could cut through a mountain. Or you could do it like this, where you make the mountain out of rocks, and then you build the entrance and then surround it with rocks. So that's the habitat entrance. Here they come. Bing. And bing. Right, move. Okay. It says they can't go in the water. Can polar bears swim? Yeah, polar bears can swim. Yeah, they have, yeah, navigatable swimming area. Yeah, okay. It just... I thought it would have shown up, that was all. Yeah, exactly, yeah. Well, Sandwich, there are no penguins in the northern hemisphere. But oh wait, hold on. You can navigate these rocky bits. Yeah. They eat seals, don't they? Okay, so they can't get down there, but that's fine because they can get in that way. And that was the idea. This is meant to be like a cliff. Yeah. Yeah. They don't make it easy for themselves. Bless them. Same as pandas. Maybe it's most bears. No. But pandas are the same. How they're not extinct, nobody knows why. Really? Damn. Jesus. That's scary. Ah, yeah, so it does it. Look at them, though. If not friend, why friendship? Yeah, vulnerable. Well, as of 7 years ago, vulnerable. I'm not sure if they update those with patches. Yeah, yeah. It's like pandas, they're just dumb. Like, I know koala bears aren't bears, but they're dumb too. Like, with their diet, they have to eat their body weight, is it, in eucalyptus leaves every day. I had some funny moment with the same cave. I said that where I built the barriers around the save cave, but only in front of the cave, above the entrance of the cave. So if they walk into the cave, the alert. Yeah, that's what I just had with that penguin over here. I'd forgot to slightly move out the null barrier. Um, so he thought he was escaping by staring at a wall. And obviously the alarm bells go. Pandas are mostly herbivorous, but I know they will mess you up. I believe koalas eat eucalyptus and are so dumb if you give it to them on a plate they won't eat it. It has to be on the branch. Yeah, yeah. Don't they have to eat like their body weight? Like because eucalyptus has zero nutritional benefit for them, so they have to eat so much of it to even. It's like us just living on lettuce. We have to eat just tons of it just to get the right amount of calories. So push the cause body. That's that's dumb. Want snow. Might be spelled. It sounds. But that's just random. Yeah, I know that they are just ridiculous animals. Cooler. So let's put a cooler here, here, here. here, 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 here. Should have really. Two, three, 4, 5. Should have set the temperature before duplicating them everywhere without knowing where I just put them. I'll have to go now, sadly. Have a wonder. Yeah. Have a good evening, Mr. Daz. Thanks for stopping by, as usual. It's a pleasure to have you. Oh, it'll tell me, won't it, on their environment. On here. They like it. -20. Damn. Where's that? Here, gone. Go for -13. While I was testing that water tank thing you showed me, I figured you can change the type of water. Yeah. So you can change its transparency to super murky or super transparent. You can add lots of mist and lots of bubbles. Yeah. And then you can make it like an Everglade. So it'd be like a swamp. Damn you fast. I like Azure. And then up the transparency a little bit. So it looks like a bit glacial. Then add a few bubbles. And then I'll leave it at that. Maybe a little bit of mist. But I love that Azure. So it almost looks like a glacier. Super crisp. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Where's this? So if I duplicate that, is that one? Yeah, -13. Cool. So then I can duplicate, 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 duplicate. Yeah, so now when I put snow down, it will stay as snow rather than just melting. Oh. Maybe. Do I have to put more down? See the center where it is. Where is it? Oh, it's on the highest range. Maybe I just have to duplicate it a lot. Cover all the spots. I love a PAL dungeon. Nice. They are good for resources or getting bosses or um, yeah, bits and bobs. Let me just turn my light on. Boop, boop, boop. Yeah, I've not done. The end rewards a good late game. I think you need much more skill books. Oh, okay, just yeah, I guess yeah. I don't know if there's a level cap. That's what I was just gonna say. Is there a? But the tech tree ends at 80. Right. Okay. It's good to know. No, definitely not. Yeah, because even now I've got to sort of pick and choose what I want to unlock. I tend to skip the saddles at the minute because I've got the rideable pals I've got. No, I'll have to sort of start expanding. Yeah, so probably I don't want. This is going to be the rocky area. So if I rock this area, then little bits of snow coming through. And let's, yeah, snow all this. Snow. You know nothing, Jon Snow. Yeah, that's good. A little bit down here, but mainly this is mainly rock. My character is like 76, but I'm nowhere near in the tech tree. Damn, 76. I think I'm 48 ish. Um, yeah. I'm on casual difficulty too, so mate. Straight up. So, oh, you've killed a pal. Bam! I am me, an impostor. Oh, don't. Megs, get on your own account if you're going to be talking. Snow. Jon Snow. Snow's disappearing. It's coming back. Yeah, I know. Why is that not? Listen. Have I not got one here? No. Right. Where's the one here? You. Duplicate. Here. Uh, move lower. There you go. Where's the heater? Or cooler, should I say, not heater. It will be cold. There we go. That's better. Right. Capture that animal. Cool. Okay. Just got to the hard part. Okie dokie. So you. Let's get you captured first. Look out, random lady. There's a bear in a box. Gobble, 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 gobble. Ah, she survived. What are you playing tonight, Phil? Francine? What? Oh. Run. Dun, 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 dun. A caiman. Oh, a spectacle caiman called Francine. Black flag. Nice. Leave her, Johnny, leave her. Right. Let's see if we've got... There we go. Barbara is now Francine. And how are you, Catson? Cat dog? Cat dad? How is the how's the pet sitting going? Is it today or this weekend that you start it? Made a cave with a back entrance, not too beautiful, but still. Did it work? You can always beautify things with rocks. Rocks and bushes. Ah, okay. And do, well, pet sitting as well. Ah, excellent, excellent. Do. He yearns for freedom. Big fluffy boy. Boy? Big fluffy boy. Nice, I'm glad to hear that. All the cats and birds behaving themselves. This is gonna be tick. Polar bear, Nancy. Okay. We have Miki is now Nancy. There's one polar bear left for somebody to name. I'll leave it for somebody else just so it's fair. A 3-stream streak. Check you out. He's my #1 fan. Yep, wrong wall. Yeah, wrong wall. I'll keep my points. Yeah. Yeah. For something, I mean, there are plenty other animals to name. So there are 567. Only a handful have been named. So, yeah. Let's right. Anyway, this is the backstage. Can I move this? I do want it to be... Okay, maybe not. Actually, let's... put this... Got an idea. Mr. Ideas is popping up again. Actually, let's pop that there, because that was in line with that. And then... pop that there. Pop it there. Gotta go catch latest, guys. Have a great... Yeah, thanks, Tina. And thank you for popping in for your first of, I hope, many streams. Yeah, no, it's great to see you. And thanks for being here. Have a great evening. And I'll most likely catch you in a Dazza stream next. Let's do it this way. Thank you, my pleasure. Yeah, you're probably nice. Was that a plum? You're a plum. See what you're making me do now. Then the idea is that I will have staff facilities in here. All I want to do is play Palworld, and I can't. It doesn't pay to be kind. Is that you, Phil? I'm guessing. Yeah. Just get her to buy it. Vet surgery. I'll do a workshop. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Can you feel the love tonight. Tonight. Maybe a smaller staff room. Yeah, this boy's too big. Have I got a surgery? I do have a surgery. Got a workshop. Staff centre. A quarantine. That's true, yeah. Would her PC not run it then? I've got Keeper Hut. I've got team. Yeah, so that's all these. Let's create a new work zone. So I'll probably need one of you. Just a mechanic. Educator and a caretaker. Pop, 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 pop. And then this will be work zone 9. Polar Kingdom. You. Polar Kingdom. You. Polar Kingdom. You. Polar Kingdom. There we go. CPU is like an 8400. So, to be honest, I will be coming off soon as my back is killing. Give the boy his PC back. He just wants to catch them all. Have you moved bases? Don't know how this is going to look. We will see. What, so you can then just sponge off my license? Puh. Maybe I will. Maybe I won't. I was thinking of, yeah. But I've got an expensive month. As you know, it's Emily's birthday. Where's this gone? No. Where are you going? Where are you going? I'd just move this back, to be fair, shouldn't I? That one goes there. There. That one goes there. Get rid of this path. And the gate can now go. Of course it can't. That's too close. Move you out here. Then the gate can go. Yeah. That's fine, because they're not going to walk across that. Join the server and have a base next to like 10 iron ores. Oh yeah, I know where you are. Oh. Are you still there, Megs? Oh no. Yes, I'm just to go. Bobby. Bobby. I am also Katzen Papa. There he is. Ready for his cuddles. Oh, no, he doesn't want cuddles. He probably wants food. Nobody wants to see your tail. He's a big boy. He's a big boy. He's a big boy. He's a purry boy. Yeah? Right, you go down there. Yeah. Okay. Don't like. Let's try. My boy! There's nothing saying I can't. Yeah, stick some of these in to make it look a little fancier. What would it then look like with... Is that realistic? I was, yeah, but I got distracted by the roof. um, and then stick in some that isn't quite... Potentially, and then I could just stick these in. Oh, these? Yeah. I will continue the inside in a minute, don't worry. Yeah, then I'll decorate the roof in a minute. Right, let's go back to the inside. Sorry. Apologies. Let's bing bang bing in on you. And then in. So it will go across there, but that will cut into here. And then along here, I'll have like some food prep, maybe. Maybe. So let me just take away, yeah, the curb for me laying the floor. Curb, be gone. And then it means I can lay a nice flat floor, and they will still walk along. So let me just put one here. Does that bleed through? It does. That's gross. I need less grid height. Does that bleed through? Still bleeds through. Wow. Does it if I put an eave on it? No. No, yeah. Does that look like a good trim along the roof? Let me just... Because if it looks fine, then I'm happy with it being there as a bit of a trim. But if it looks better without, then... So that versus that. I don't mind the trim. If there's no way around it. Yeah. It does give it a little... breaks it up a bit, doesn't it? Is what I'm trying to say. I might get rid of those. And have it a bit open along some parts. This part can be... You made something fun? Oh, nice. Oh, yeah. Thinking, why do you not match? What did you make? I'm gonna cover it all up. Because those are the plan for the big windows. Where did they go? Yeah. Nope. Need you. My cave has a path that goes through the cave, over the barrier, into the cave. Basically have a roundabout like path over the habitat, but under the cave. Oh, that sounds cool. I think one of these days soon, I've got some time off coming up. I might, if the desire is there, I may... Yeah, that's what I say. I may make a Discord server so people can share these kinds of builds. I don't think I'm anywhere near important enough, which is why I've sort of held off for now. Hey, if you subscribe, you could be a real mod of the channel. Just saying. I'm joking. Again, I don't think I'm pulling in those kind of numbers where I require any just yet. Especially with Automod. He's the best. You look like one. Oh, talking to Phil. Get your own account, Megan. Jesus. Yeah, no, I might set up a Discord server. Just so people can share things like this. If you've got it, just trying to think if there's any way you can. We are talking about it. If there is anywhere you can put it, Groove. Yeah, you can either send me a link to it, like on a an image website or... Yeah, be interesting to see that. So I know that the lowest that can go. So I wanted it to kind of be like that, but I know that is cutting right into... Yeah. Why can't you be smaller? Can I make my own? I suppose I could use these, but... Yeah, you're way too big. Like... I suppose I could do you up here. Yeah, actually. That might be a... So if I did... So the lowest you can go is that line there. Let me measure it up. There. That's as low as you can go. We just push you back. Maybe to there, don't they all say? Do that. But that... Oh, random rotation, you son of a gun. And just duplicate it. I'd prefer it like that. I just want something on the roof that... Yeah, windows. Windows. The problem is with these, wait till you see them. So you think, window, okay. When you look at window, ah, nice, windows. The tiniest window ever. I'm not against using them. Make them bigger. How is this a window? It's essentially a peephole. Yeah, I may uh, resort to using the normal windows, but yeah, that's the sort of what I wanted to do for the buildings here. I wanted to add some sort of structure to them, but then I saw these tiny little windows. So, like I say, I'm not against using them, but they're awful. Ah, I'm blind. Right, whilst I'm here, let me just. These are the ones I want to use. Let me line them up. This will be the floor. And this is where I find out the floor is not level. But I'm pretty sure I did flatten it all out. Yeah. Excellent. So what I can do is yeah, that was my reaction when I tried to use them the last time. It's like, Arctic windows. Oh, never mind. I may just use like the modern windows kind of thing. Also, you line up. You line up. You line up. Don't do that. I suppose I could just go for a different wood floor rather than it looking like. Right, so I want roofs and floors wood. Australia. And I want it's not a wall, it's a wall, isn't it? It's a 2x2. Not going to respond on links. Let me. No, it shouldn't. It should be okay with them. But just in case. Yeah. Yeah, I was going to say it should. Yeah, it's fine with them. Oh, a video. Yeah, that's cool. I like how the path's in the middle. Yeah, then you've got the window on the outside. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, that's very cool. Yeah, The bestest turtles, though. Or tortoises. Looks cool. Yeah, it looks really good. So I want a 2 meter by 2 meter. 2 meter by 2 meter. And what does that look like? Copy you, but like that. What do you look like? Thatched floor, woven bark. Only stupid that there is no outside space. Ah, I think it looks cool. Ooh, that's nice. Painted wood. And then I can get rid of you because you're gross. I'm in the abyss. Help. Oh yes, because that's there. Quite like the purple as well. It's a nice a nice distinction. Do 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 do. Yeah, sometimes I feel like I don't have enough paths over habitats. Like I've only done it on the Cayman, but no, don't crash. I was thinking like a path over the barrier so the guests could be close to the head of a giraffe. Oh, that's cool. Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna save this. Yeah. Save. It takes so long to save now. God, that worried me even then. Imagine if it crashed and I just lost 2.5 hours. Just be like, well, see you later. It was a good stream. I've now uninstalled Planet Zoo. Going to continue our WoW leveling. Oh, nice. What do you play? Oh, whoops. I'm not leaving. I was on the wrong screen. Priest only right now. Oh, nice. I played what was known as, I'll delete those bits up there, Turtle WoW, which was like a private server. Got a bit too big for its britches, and Blizzard just shut it down. But I was a human shadow priest on that. On retail, yeah, on retail I was not played since, I only played a tiny bit since Dragonflight. But you know, the itch never goes away. Mm. Yeah. Yeah, I played it when it first came out. Um, and then I played through to just before Cataclysm because I didn't see the map change. And then I came back a little bit for. Yeah. I came back a little bit for Pandaria. And then I played a lot of Legion. And then, yeah, like I say, a little bit of Dragonflight. But I've not played anything since. But, like I say, the desire is. Oh, the Lich King. Yeah. Like I say, the addiction never quite lifts. So I'm no doubt probably going to pick up WoW again soon. I say soon, it could be another year or two, but I don't imagine my WoW days are over. My characters are still there as well. I logged in just to check. I got a Worgen rogue. Yeah. And then I had a nice. Yeah, so that's their little indoor area, and like I say, I can put some fence along here, have like their tools. It's a bit big, but serves a purpose. Let me stick a door on the side of here. Doors and windows. And do. You can have a little window. Oh, a little. Let's just sink this in a little bit. A little window either side of the door. I kind of started to hate rogues since they reworked combat into that pirates. Well, I love pirates, but like I say, I haven't played since. I'm not sure when it was reworked. To be fair, these probably don't look too bad. If I did them, say, every. Speaking of pirates, I'm playing Windrose 2 with a friend. It's annoyingly hard getting killed by a boar easily. Yeah, I've seen Windrose. I've not seen much of it. But yeah, I have heard of it. I'm desperately in the what's that? 2, 3 and a bit. In the market for Black Flag. 1, 2, 3 and a bit. Yeah, and I just need to save a bit of money to try and get Black Flag. because it's one of my favourite games ever. Is that it there? Windrose is fun, but still very early access. It's easy to run out of stuff to do. Ah, okay. It's fun when on the ship's sunk. Yeah, that's the thing, isn't it? It's the little sea shanties. Like, what are we going to do with the drunken sailor? Early in the morning. Who knows? Me, hopefully soon, when I get Black Flag. That's, yeah, I love the sea shanties. But I told Johnny to leave her as well. It's payday, mate. Leave her. So 3 away. So there. I mean, they don't look like windows, but it's something, isn't it? It's a little bit of something. And then what we do just gives the building just something to. Hopefully they're double-sided and I can just. They are. Nice. Move you 3 from the edge. There. You away. Away. 3 and a bit. Here. 3 and a bit. Here. Get rid of you and you and you. And you. And a little bit of something. A little something. To the back. Megan is finally. Rude. Simfest on Steam. I've still got Trainfest. Trains are Sims. Yeah, they are, but I thought you meant like Simfest. Like, there aren't trains. Just because you don't have 2 Dino Boys. Let's not gonna mess around with the path. I am just gonna nip to the loo though. 27 minutes for an ad. Well, no, I can't wait 27 minutes. What I will do though is run a quick 60-second ad whilst I'm nipped to the loo, and it will delay the next one then, rather than you missing out. Yeah, I'll do that. Makes sense. Go down to discounts and events, right down to MGS. I can't see it. I'm giving up. I can see MGS, the weekend deal, discounts and events. Cowboy Life Simulator. Can see that. I suppose, yeah, there is like Captain of Industry, Planet Crafter, Civ 7. Is that good now? Don't know. Yeah, let me nip to the loo. Be right back. Have fun with Guybrush and Kate Capsize. I am back. Cute. Right. Do you have hair right there? Silly cat. Maybe some plants or something on the roof. Yeah, I was thinking of something. Well, I tried to do those little things. The little. I think I can get hanging basket. Hanging. Yeah, like these. Not very Arctic. Or some nets. Or it's a light. Some t-shirts to stick on the side. Some rope. I mean, That's not too bad. Look at that. Why not? That's good. The t-shirts, yeah, I thought so. Just I want it above each window. Yeah, just some give it a bit of character. What are you? I know what you are, but what's this? Arctic festive hanging wreath. No, I'm not from the Arctic, but that. What's this? Ah, yeah, planter. Maybe. Maybe that could go in here. How bright is that? Just. I know I'm meant to be decorating the outside, but I keep seeing things that I can fix. Like these fixings. It's okay for a light. I'll leave the light there. Not that it's ever dark in my zoo. Flashbang. Yeah, let's get some nets hung up. This. Maybe this. Yeah, this is what I wanted. Potentially. Maybe. Or should it go above the door? I know that's central. Oh. Or do I bring it out and down a little bit? Big long building. A little bit something. What are you? An Arctic Eve. Okay. An Arctic fence. Oh, that'd be the fence I use inside. Let me just plop one in, just so I remember. But do break it up a little bit. Okay. What else have we got? A bulb. A light. Nice lights. Berries. No, that fence. A garland. Oh. A nice garland above the door. These are better windows. Maybe they had glass in them. Maybe the zookeepers want to look outside. Where was that big? What's this? Planters. There you go, bird. Let's add some planters. Where did that big gross looking thing go? Look at that. Jeez. We went to space then. And then like that. Nice. Let's get the glass. Have a double glazing because it's freezing out there, literally. Yeah. Right. Get rid of that one. Right. Planters. Thumbs up. No decorative arch. Do. Even better. No, it's not. It sucks. Oh, a little wooden tree. Oh, yeah. Oh, just one there. And one. This. Oh. Do they light? They do. Fire. You're getting closer to the edge, aren't you? Freedom. See what else we've got, and then I'll pop some planters. Again, just a nice little bit of Right, Glebe. I saw that yesterday or the day before. Planters. Let's go back to the planters. So they... Okay. I suppose I could sync them... No, wrong way. Were you thinking something like that, Bird? Maybe a bit lower. So it sits on this. I may come back to this. Ooh, look at this. Not that I think that anybody's worried, but... Oh. That is now... Did I just do that in one go? Oh my god, it's Jason Bourne. Again, it adds a little something. I'm going to leave that now because I will continue trying to beautify this long slab of wood. But I am aware of time. I do want to try and get some fence down to at least contain these fluffy little bears. So, thinking. Sure, I saw something. Yes. These. I'm guessing you need 2 meters. Perfect. Because I'm sure one of these was 2 meters. Where'd it go? Here. 2 meters. Quabang. So, this is all flat, isn't it? Yeah. So, let me... Ew. Let's snooze that ad. Pop that there, pop that there. And let's put in between 2 meters is pretty high, so it needs to be see-through, or do I do something similar that I did with... Yeah, I could do this. Into there, that down. I could do this for the windows. So in here, we have a window. Or though, thinking about what I think it was Sandwich said earlier about I think I've got a one-way window. Yeah, so I could do that. Because if we think that the big cuddly bears will see a person and want to chomp, it's not really one way, but it gives the same idea, doesn't it? So that will be the windowed areas. We won't have them everywhere, but so if we look at the otters, we have just sticks. Maybe something similar to that, and then every so often have these windows. I suppose if I'm having sticks, it doesn't really matter if the window is one-way glass or not. They'll see through the sticks. to do. Got a feeling some of this is going to be maybe rock around the back. Just do that all there, all the way around. They can be friends. Let's move it. Swivel it. Let's start placing it. And let's see what it looks like. Maybe we just do it all. I think that's alright. Yeah. I guess as I'm building it now, though, I don't need the duplicates. So if they're only viewing it from one side, maybe I'd put a rock wall on the other side. Yeah. So you're exactly reading my mind. This and this will be rock cliffs. Big cliffs. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, when I saw that and I thought, oh, I'm gonna have to do all of that. And I thought at the back this is staff. So and this nothing will be back here. This is the limit of the zoo's there. I mean that's a lot. But yeah, this is gonna be big cliffs. Cliffs. Big cliffs, Richards. So I only have to do I was gonna do yeah. Here is gonna be a tower. Then maybe a tower. So there's going to be towers, like log towers, for the people to climb to look. So from like this height ish, so they can see. Yeah. So now, hopefully, when I do this, yeah, it's only taking rather than duplicating these little posts. Just add into the. I do like it. Just because it's easy to line up. There, look at that. Boom. Touch. 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 Hello, Bobby. You're right. Please do not lie down where you're about to lie down. Are you okay? You a sleepy boy? Oh. He's a lovely boy. Yay. Yeah. Once I've got in the swing of it, it won't take me too long. And if I just don't look how much I've got left, then it won't make me want to cry. Just keep swimming, basically. My cat, his name is Bobby. He is a big fluffy boy. So fluffy, in fact, that now that it's summer, and because we've been having a little bit of a heat wave recently, he's shedding like mad. He hates the heat. So it's just everywhere, and it's I can feel it, just like it's in my eyes, it's in my mouth. But no, he's adorable. He's a 7, nearly. I'm not sure if I've asked you. Have you got any pets, birdie? Maybe a bird. Parrots. Ah, nice. How many? And what are their names? I regret ever so slightly building this at a wavy angle. If it was all just straight line, I could just duplicate it so quick. Alas, we continue. touch. Just a little bit. A little bit. 2 Budgies and 2 Lorikeets. Tinker, Momo, Rambo, and Roxy. Amazing names. Yeah. Got max speed now. Look at this. Boom. And again. And again. Again. I used to have a lot more. Ah, I'm guessing, was it like old age that? And do you plan to get more, or are you happy with the 4 at the minute? Look at this. The reason I'm not zooming out is because I know that if I zoom out, I'll be like, oh, I'm only a quarter of the way there. Yeah, they passed away and not getting. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that though. That's sad. But I've never had birds, but some birds do fascinate me. Like, is it corvids? Yeah, like crows and ravens and things like that. I've always wanted one, a raven specifically, just because they can mimic, can't they? Similar to a parrot, but a lot more. It's different, I think, from what I've read. It's different from a parrot mimicking a sound to like a crow or a raven how they speak. Also, I love dinosaurs. So, and birds are dinosaurs. So it's cool that you have 4 pet dinosaurs. Albeit not ones that luckily not going to break out and run havoc in a park. Spider-Man. Do whatever a spider can. The path. I did it. It's the first time ever in zoo history anyone's ever been excited by a path. Because they're awful. Look at that. Then on this side, it's just sunglasses mode. I mean, it ain't pretty, but it works. Yeah, you've got to have a certain kind of patience or stupidity to do. Custom paths usually aren't that bad, but when I've got to build one to the scale of like the Great Wall of China, it does make you wonder. Now, the ones I've done in the past have been no problem because the habitat's been normal size. Then I will just cap that off. Oh yeah, I've got to do this way though, haven't I? Yeah. This has got to line up with that. If I do that, and then you come out, no. So it has to be like here. Do that, and I go in a little bit more. To be fair, it goes pretty quick once you get into a rhythm, especially for anyone building custom paths, custom fences. It's always easier if the fence you're linking onto is round, because then no matter the angle, it fits. There we go. Get rid of that. I use a smaller piece. That can double up. Actually, you go there. Exit. You go there. Copy. What are you? Arctic wooden post. You become no. You become this one. Maybe a smaller one that I can duplicate easy. But it gets around that problem. Shame there isn't. Yeah, I won't see it. It's fine. I'll stick a bush in front of it. There. Were you about to escape? Oh, stopped in your tracks, sunshine. Yeah, turn around. That's what I thought. Yeah, I thought so. On your bike. Cool. Right. And then, yeah, so Rocky Rocks. Just seen on Power Word, you can fish by throwing the electric hedgehog into the water like a toaster bath. Really? Oh, that's pretty cool. So how does that work then? Like, do they all just fry and come to the top, or does it kill them? It's like a grenade in a pond. They all come to the surface, KO, and you just throw the spheres. Huh. That's amazing. Save here. Oh, I think I'll leave it there for tonight. Gives me something to look forward to doing. I may come back to this on. It is, yeah. It'd be about that time. It's just gone 11 p.m. and I've got a busy day tomorrow. My daughter's birthday. She will be 12. So, got a busy day. I am away next week, so there'll be no streams. As excited or sad you may be about that. I'm back to Friday though. I know. I apologise. Which is why I think I'm going to Whitby. We do still need to play Repo. Yeah, I'm going to Whitby. It's a little, for those not in the UK, it's like a little coastal town. Yeah, so that's why I think I might be around. I'm not around tomorrow, but I possibly could chuck in a stream Sunday evening to try and finish this bad boy off. Yeah, I think I'll do that. Yeah. All right. Well, yeah. Make it official. The stream will be ending. I will pop you over to somebody else playing Zoo, so you can continue to relax. But again, thank you for everyone that stopped by. Sandwich, thank you again for the 100 biddies. I'm very, very, very thankful. Oh no, thank you. I sit and, like I said before, I just come and sit and stream. You're the ones that pop in. Alright, yeah, catch you later, Phil. Yeah, you the ones that spend your time keeping me company. So, no, I really appreciate it. So let's pop over to this guy. He looks like he's building the Tigers, maybe? But yeah, pop you over to them. Yes, thank you, Birdie. Thank you. Like I say, hopefully be back Sunday. I probably will. I probably will, just because I want to get this finished before having to leave it for essentially a week. Yeah. So no, thank you all again, and have an amazing weekend. And I shall, all being well, see you Sunday. But yeah, thank you again for everything, everybody. Thank you.